So many different layers, like you mentioned. Like you mentioned, I did work there for 9 years, and it's sad that when I worked there was a certain culture that existed at ESPN. And look, I will give them credit for being a worldwide leader. I probably wouldn't be in the position I am today if it wasn't for those four letters being on my resume. So I'm going to give them the credit they deserve. All right, gave me a lot of exposure. But at the same time, I did realize and I experienced a culture at ESPN that maybe exists in other places. But the sad thing about ESPN is it could be such a great utopia, but at times it isn't. And a lot of times the accountability factor is select accountability. There are times where I would do things or I would say things and I would get in trouble for it. And my colleagues who didn't look like me would say the same things and they would be praised for it. There has not been one black person that has been on air that I can think of right now that has not gone through hell at ESPN. I'll just say it just straight up. Stuart Scott, Stephen A. Smith, Jamel Hill, Kerry Champion, Michael Smith, Mike Hill, anybody that's gone through there has been some sense that you have gone through some sort of hell at ESPN. I'll just put it down like that. And it needs to change. Now, ABC has done a great job. Disney has done a great job when it comes to ABC News of cleaning up their culture, getting rid of some of the things. There are certain things at ESPN that needs changing, and it starts at the top. People are going to look at me and say, you know what, Mike, you're just bitter. I'm not bitter. I got past that a long time ago. I left ESPN 8 years ago, and I moved on. I'm at Fox Sports 1. I'm now at the Black News Channel, enjoying myself. But the layers that I looked at, the entitlement, the privilege that came from Rachel Nichols and what she said, taking what's mine, when if you go back, and I'll just break it all the way down. If you go all the way back to when she first started, people can look at her and say the same thing about her. Something was given to her, maybe given to her, that a lot of people felt like they deserved to have at that particular time. I know there was a situation where